Ray Smith Multimedia. What's up, guys? I ran Cathedral of Eternal Night for the first time since the expansion came out, and I haven't run it before this, so it was pretty exciting. I mean, it's a beautiful dungeon, but basically what I'm going to do is let you see what it's like to run through the dungeon. I mean, it's pretty basic. There's a lot of ads to kill, or trash, you know, a lot of trash to kill as usual. There's some stuff you want to interrupt, like that wall. And there's also a mending you want to interrupt, but I mean, that's pretty basic stuff, right? You know, you want to interrupt trash when they're casting stuff, if you can. So stuns are good, don't stand in stuff. Trash, honestly, is really basic. You do want to look out for botanist or something like that. Trash, later on, you'll see it, and they channel something that does a tremendous amount of damage to your entire group. So you can go ahead and watch this trash. I'll meet up with you guys as soon as we get to the next boss, and I'll let you know what's up when we get there. Oh, by the way, this green bubble, you can stand in it. It increases your haste, but it also does damage to you while you're standing in it, so it's kind of give and take. So as long as your healer's paying attention, you can stand in it while he heals you. It's not a tremendous amount of damage, but you will die if you're not getting heals. But you can stand in it, yeah, get haste buff. And I'll see you guys at the next boss. First thing you want to do is clear all the trash in the room because there's going to be a lot of ads and you don't want to be pulling extra. Basically what you want to do right now is just DPS the boss. You can lust if you want, get him down as quickly as possible because the ads are going to be a drag later and you don't want to have to do too much damage to the boss while you're dealing with ads. So here come ads. It helps to let them stack up, but they can only stack up so much because they target random people. Basically, kill the ads as quickly as possible. That's your #1 priority. They will do a tremendous amount of damage very quickly. Also, you can see there's green circles or puddles on the ground. Don't stand in it. And other than that, this is pretty much just DPS them down. I mean, you're not gonna wipe on this unless you're not killing ads. It's really that simple. Kill the ads.
Will take you. Shall beat the soil.
So I just want to point out here the Felborn Botanist, and you can see they're doing Blistering Rain. It does a tremendous amount of damage. You need to interrupt it and kill them as quickly as possible. Stuns, whatever you got, kill them and use your defensive cooldowns if you got them. But just know that those things will kill you. That Blistering Rain is wicked, and I'll catch up with you at the next boss.
Illidan left behind a mess. Stay close. We shall carve a path through these demons. The wardens are watching. abominations.
So Thrash Bite is pretty easy. If you know what's going on, you want to stand on the inside of those bookcases. And you want to stay there. Unless he targets you, you'll have an arrow of your head, then you move behind the bookcase. You'll see that later in the fight. But for right now, just stay in the middle, because that tornado comes around and will one-shot you if you are outside. There's a scornful gaze. You can see the arrow on the other player. I haven't done this fight before, so I was kind of just being careful. He's gonna break the bookcase. That's about it. Now you kill the ads and just continue on the boss. And if somebody is mind controlled, you need to DPS them down to like 50% health and it releases it. So there's pulverize, so get out of the room. If you ever see, it's not really get out of the room, but if you ever see pulverize, just get out of the brown stuff. There's an arrow on me, so I get behind the bookshelf, but he dies anyway. And that's pretty much it. Just make sure you stay on the inside. If he targets you, get behind a bookshelf. That's about as basic as it gets, you know, in mind control guys DPS them so they don't kill everybody. And also if it's your healer, you know, you need them to heal, so just DPS them down to 50%.
Did you really think you could elude me, Illidan? Run again, and I'll shackle you like the beast you are.
Posture if you must, my ebb. But for now, do what you do best and follow me.
So Tamatrix is going to be the first boss you'll fight in this room. Basically what you want to do is just work on DPSing him. He's going to call forth these portals and they'll be portal guardians. They have to die quickly. They have to die before their cast gets off or they'll wipe the whole group. So DPS those guardians down as quickly as possible, kill the rest of the ads, get back on the boss. The boss does chaotic energy. When he starts casting that, you need to get into the middle of the room inside that protective bubble, and then you can get back out. And he's going to cast chaotic energy a few times, so always be looking for it, and it's always about the time that portals are out, so you may have to be inside that bubble while you're DPSing the guardians. And if you're melee, definitely keep an eye out for it. In this phase, you want to prioritize the guardians because they need, you know, they'll kill everybody. The tank can pick up the ads, it's no big deal. As soon as you're done with the guardians, go back to the boss and cleave the ads. It's important that the boss goes down as quickly as possible because the bubble in the middle of the room gets smaller and smaller each time he does chaotic energy, and if you run out of it, you're going to die. And that's pretty much it for this fight.
To the Legion!
So for Mephistroth, you want to stand apart from your other players, so don't stand close to anybody, because you're going to be getting debuffs on you that do a tremendous amount of damage to everyone close to you. In this phase, you need to kill the shadows that are around the room. You don't have to be in the middle with the tank while he's blocking the orbs that the shadows are casting, but you do need to kill the shadows as quickly as possible. They don't have a lot of health, so it's not that hard. Get them down quickly and don't get hit by the orbs that they're casting either. You also want to make sure not to get hit by the fel that the bats are putting on the ground. There's also those yellow rings there, you need to be out of them. So always keep an eye out for not standing and stuff. And basically just keep working on the boss. The most difficult part about this fight is the shadow phase, where you need to kill the shadows as quickly as possible. And that's pretty much it. Good luck with your runs, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Ray Smith. Yes. Ray Smith. Ray Smith. Yes. Ray Smith. The best thing that's ever happened to the world.
I like cupcakes.